Hello everyone, and welcome to Magitek VR. I know I said that this next video would be a collab with one of my friends in a game called Township Tale. Love that game to death. Unfortunately, we won't be able to start making that video until later on in the day. So I thought I just might as well make maybe one or two more videos before that came out. This is going to be my experience through a game that combines two of my favorite things in VR: sandbox games and being able to cast magic. Freaking cool. Anyway, this game is called Magitek VR, and it can be found free on App Lab right now. It is still in early access and development and stuff. So, unfortunately, we only have two spell types right now, which is magic and air, and in the hub you can only access fire, and you still can't do most of the moves you can normally do with fire. But you can do some cool stuff like that. So, as I was saying, this game is in early development. If you press play, you can only find a sandbox, which is story is going to be explore the world and uncover the secrets of Embra. I'm assuming that is what the world's name is. But we're just gonna hop into sandbox real quick. As you can see, this is the HUD bar. It tells you how many coins you have. Each one of these bars is your mana bar for each hand. Like if I cast a spell with this hand, only that mana bar goes down. If I cast a spell with that hand, only that one goes down. Basic stuff. This is the fire gemstone. If you grip it, your gloves gain the fire ability. This is the wind stone. I will be showing off both of these gems today and what I know from them so far. If you press a button on your thing, you can open up and see how you are able to cast these different spells. Air is still in early access. Fire is pretty much complete. I know they're going to add a few more moves though, or that might be it. Yeah, I think that's all the moves that they're going to do for fire. Air is still in early development. There are two more moves that they're trying to add, and if you go to this, it doesn't give you an actual diagram of how to do it. If you go to any fire move, it'll give you a diagram. Watch. Oh wait, I don't have fire on. But anyway, so that's the premise of the game. As you can see, I am very short. But basically, I'm really short, actually. I know I'm short, but I'm not this short, am I? Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think I was that short. No, I almost pressed go home. Anyway, so you can summon enemies here. As you can see, some of them are definitely still in early access. But I am going to be showing off all the moves and some of the weapons and stuff. So fire, every magic is supposed to have its own way of, it's gesture-based casting. So if I just thrust forward perfectly, I can launch a fireball. But if I do it with a bit of a slice, I can do a spark move. So that is me, and there's, see, we can do a little bit of spark move. If you charge it for long enough, it has a heat-seeking attribute, where it'll just find the nearest heat source. Guess it's going to the sun. And if you put your hands together while holding trigger, that's how you cast magic. You can make a magic firebomb. You can either grab it and throw it, and whenever it interacts with something, it'll blow up, or you can just drop it where it is. See? Then when an item interacts with it, it'll blow up. I don't want to touch it, but oh. See, it's just a bomb. Then you have my favorite move. It's basically a flamethrower that goes out of your hand. You move down while holding trigger, while also holding grip at the same time. I'm literally a firebender. I don't think I can do this anymore, but I kind of want to turn on infinite mana for this, but I can't remember how I did it last time. It'll be fine. I can figure it out. Oh, wait, it might be over here. I think it is over here. Yeah, it is. Infinite mana. We won't go infinite. So yeah, I can just do this for days now. But yeah. That's mainly the fire thing. There is one more move that I like. It's like kind of this, where you hold trigger and grip at the same time, but you go forward. It's super fast fireball. Now these fire moves are definitely is a damage-based magic. So if I summon in one of these guys, a Bamo Arcano, I just fireball them. If I summon in one of these guys, these are Flamer Arcanos. They just stand still and burn you to death. I can use my fire magic to... I can use my fire magic to destroy them. Let's blow them up with a quick little firebomb real quick. Perfect. Yeet! Oh, I missed that bad. So yeah, that's fire. Now we are going to test out the air element. Personally, I like air maybe a little bit more than I like fire, but that's just because of its movement capabilities. And to show off, because air barely does any damage. So, this is the air slice. You just move your hand through the air while pressing trigger very quickly. Pretty simple. Then, you have to have your hand in kind of like a slicing motion, like a karate chop. Then if you have your hand flat and you do it, it propels you in the direction of your hand. So you can just fly using this. But be careful, there is fall damage in this game, so you will need to keep yourself from just falling straight down. Now, for air, if you charge the air slice, you get a little shuriken air. Now, for kind of like fire, they have this little thing where you you do the trigger and the grip at the same time, and it does a little air jet. And if I spawn in a wooden crate real quick, it does have effect on it. Sometimes. I think this might be too heavy or not. So it's activated on both hands. Yeah, I think the wooden crate is just too heavy of an object. Yeah, see, it can definitely move it. If you aim it, when you have enough, it's powerful enough to propel you around the map, and you can fly using this. So if you're going for that cool airboy aesthetic, like Aang from Avatar, this is the game that you're going to want to use to do it. Oh, and we broke it. That's fun. To show off all of air's moving capabilities, I want to do one of the mini games. And I'm going to go to the climbing challenge. While fire is a damage-based type magic, air is more movement-based. Therefore, I tested fire out by going against some enemies. So I'm going to test air out by doing some movement with it. Gripping things and thrusting you up. And this does not require the air magic thing. You can do this with fire or anything you want. But you can climb ropes, get up here far enough. Oh, I fell. Let's try that again. You can get up here far enough to where you can get your hand up here. I think I'm too short to get that. Yeah, I am. So here's a good time to test out air's movement capability. Also, backpacks are a thing. And you can hold weapons on your sides. So, let's jet boost ourselves up here. And now we're up. Oh, Let's just throw ourselves up instead of trying to boost ourselves up, because I didn't. So we're gonna jump on here. And this should take us over this way, right? Yep. So we're gonna jump off there. And now here, we just push this thing over. Now we have a bridge. Now we have a rock wall. All the gems you see here are grabbable. The wall, however, is not. So, instead of doing the rock wall like a normal person, we're just gonna fly on over here. Now, the monkey bars, however, this is fun. Whoa, okay, that didn't work. It didn't count my monkey bars. Like I said, all App Lab games are just games that are still in development. So, playing any App Lab game, you are definitely going to run into some glitches. Even the ones that are physics-based. Like Magitek, for example. So let's swing on over here. And we beat it in 124 seconds. I guarantee I could top that. But yeah, that's Magitek. And this is just the little arena kind of area. They also have this area over here, which is a whole training dojo. This, you can see how much damage your hit did. You can see how hot that hit was. And you can see how hot the bag is. Right now it's at 26. These are not thermal hits. They don't have anything to drive the heat on them. In fact, this is probably cooling it down more than it is doing damage. However, we can summon swords. And look, these can go in your bar or inside of your bags. They can go on your back, see, or they can go on the side of your bags. And then, if they're far away, you can just gravitate them for you. It's like a cartoon with blade and sorcery is what I think of it as. Then you have the fruits. These things are definitely going to be able to help you in the later on in the game. And I also forgot to mention, you can have multiple magic types at the same time. So here we have one hand with fire, and one hand with air. So we can have air shuriken and fireball. So yeah, that's pretty much the premise of Magitek. All of the other spells, like, there's supposed to be, hold up, there's a fire, air, earth, water / ice, and then there are combo moves, which are way in development. Water and ice is in development, earth is in development. You can still use these. So, I think that's where we're going to end off the video. And I hope you guys had fun, because I know I had fun showcasing Magitek VR. One of my all-time favorite sandboxes. Just love it to death. From the art style to the gesture-based magic. I love it. Well, I will see you guys in the next video.